Hello, now it's time to create this bare minimum functionality. As I showed you the full functionality in the previous video and explanation. If you don't understand, go to the previous video and watch it. So this is the bare minimum HTML functionality, bare minimum HTML and Tailwind CSS codes, nothing else. And I have included the code in the app.csx. This is the admin user. You see, this is the admin user. And I have included admin user from pages admin user, so it will come from pages admin users. So this is the page, and along with that I have bring the API call from here, all users. This is the all users. Okay, so in the backend code, if you watch the previous video, you will see how all users work through Postman. I showed you all users and get single user. I have bring this code and give the necessary TypeScript support. You will get all the TypeScript support from here. Code will be given and you will see everything here. Okay, so this is the bare minimum, and now in the next video we'll start to create the functionality. Okay, so I hope that will make sense. If any problem, let me know. This is the all users. Okay, and for individuals we'll create the next video. So this is the list of all users. Okay, so I'm pushing the code bare minimum structure, and then I will create the functionality from the next video. Thank you very much. See you soon. So welcome back. Now it's time to create the functionality over here. So for that, for users, what we need const user use selector state root state dot user reducer. So we'll get user from here, and we need const source term set source term use state use state empty. Initially we need to bring use state from React const current page set current page use state initially 1. Okay, now you need const data is error is loading, use all user query it will come from Redux, and we need some parameters over here. So we need source will be source term we need page current page we need limit 5, and we need use effect set current page search term. When we'll search term, it will set current page to 1. Okay, then what we need use effect again. We need use effect if v0 const error equal to error as custom error. If search term dot trim is not equal, so then we need toast dot error dot data dot message. We need to bring toast. So why I'm doing that? Check if search term is not empty before displaying toast. So now we need handle search. So it will run when it will run e0 error search term. Const handle search equal to okay, we need event react change event HTML input element. Okay, so set search term e dot target dot value. We need set current page 1. So I have explained already why I have using like that way. So if you cannot remember, you can watch the video once again. So our main functionality is done. Now we need to set the input in our structure. Okay, so for that what we need hello user dot name then we need admin menu, and after that list of all users we need total users. So total user, here it will be data so can data dot pagination dot total user. Okay, so actually first of all I want to show you how we are getting data over here, then it will be easy for you to set the properties where needed. Pre JSON stringify data null flow. So let's see how we are getting data. You see, so for total user we need pagination dot total user. Okay, so pagination total user, we need data pagination total user, not user. How you are getting data over here, you have to write like that way, otherwise it will not show you the expected output. Okay, so in the input field we need value search term and on chains handle search. Okay, so this is the form. Okay, it's showing loading. Okay, so after that we need if it's loading and if it is, then we will show deep loading. So if we have data dot user and data dot user dot length equal to 0 and no is loading, and no is error, and then we want to do something. Okay, so rest of the brackets will be here. It will wrap here. So data dot users, not user, data dot users. Okay, data dot users. So if data dot users length equal to 0 is loading, that will no user found of your search term. Okay, so in the table what we need to do, we need data dot users data dot users dot length greater than 0. I mean there are user over here. If this is the case, then we wanna show this table. So this should be wrap the finishing of the table. Okay, here. Okay, let's check. Okay, now we need to dynamically give the name. Okay, action. So here it will be the current page. Then T body. So is loading. Is loading. If it is loading, then we want to show this tr, otherwise something. This is the technique. So we want to show this tr if is loading. Okay, and we want to show this tr if it's loading. Okay, so conditionally we are rendering, but I will not get the data is because I have not set it over here. So here current page. So first of all give the username. Later we will set the serial user dot name, users dot name. Oh, before that I need to map. So before here I need to map. Okay, so data dot users dot map. Okay, map, and we need user. We'll get individual user and index. So index. So we need 3 bracket over here. I think everything is all right. Let's see whether we are getting the name. Yeah, we are getting the name. Okay, so it's saying current page. So username, here it should be user email, user email. Here we should user phone, user phone. Here we should user is banned. If the user is banned, then banned, otherwise unbanned. Okay, then we need user.role. So I hope it will work. Let's see. Yeah, we are getting username, user email, user phone. This is the user as it is array, so we need to map and get the individual resultant action. Okay, we'll do it later. Before that we need to current page serial number, as there is a serial number over here, so we need to have a serial number. So current page equal to current page minus 1 multiple by 5 plus index plus 1. Okay, then I hope I will get the serial number. Yeah, I am getting the serial number. So we need pagination and everything. Okay, and there is a role. After that we need link over here, button. We need button. Okay, so in the button we need link. So link to dashboard. We should bring link from React Router DOM dashboard, then admin user dot user ID. And here we need md outline remove empty outline remove empty outline remove red eye from React. There should be, so it will come from React icons MD. Okay, I hope we will get it. Okay, so now we need pagination. Okay, and for pagination what we need, if we have data dot pagination, if we have pagination, then we will do something. So what we will do, we will wrap these things. So basically this is the pagination code. You need to array, and here one click, and inside the button what we need index plus 1, index plus 1. I hope that will give us the expected output, but everything is working, but some design is problematic. So I am solving the design and let you know all things are done. We are getting total 13 users. If we search, so we are search from the last page, say Nahian, yeah, everything is getting as expected, but there is a problem in design. So I am solving it. So functionality is done. So no more today. So our functionality is done, and we in the next tutorial we will create the individual user, and we will have control. We can ban user, unban user, or we can make the user admin or user or relegate him. Thank you very much. See you in the next tutorial. You will get the code. No worries. So now it's time to create the individual user functionality. So if I go to the user, say he's active, I wanna make him admin. Say he's admin. Let's see his user as RTKquery. For RTKquery, it's not his admin. It's not instantly rendering because RTKquery is caching the data. So I wanna make him banned. So he's a active banned. I wanna make him banned. So he's banned. So he cannot log in. say Lamin 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So user is banned, so he cannot log in. So you see the functionality. So we can ban the user, we can delete the user also, but we will not use the delete functionality, is because if you delete, the order creates problems. That's why if you wish you can use the functionality, but I will not do it. So if I log in as an admin, so as an admin I have logged in, and he made him admin. He's banned. So he's banned. I wanna make him active. Okay, I'm updating him. He's now active. So if he tries to log in once again, so he has the admin privilege. Okay, so he can see everything with whatever the admin is supposed to see. But I wanna relegate him. I wanna relegate him as an user, not admin. Say he is violating the rules of this company. I wanna relegate him as an user, not admin. So now if he logs in, he will not get the admin and privilege. Now he is not getting the admin privilege. You see, he's merely a user. So we have fine-grained control over here. We can make him admin, ban him, unban him, and we can delete him also. But I will not do the delete functionality. If you wish, you can. So this is all about you can ban him, unban him, you can make him admin or anything else. Everything is working perfectly. So let's go to the code. So for and I have forgotten to implement the login functionality. We have the register functionality, but login is missing. So that's why I wanna this login functionality over here. So for login, we will get email and password. And if there is no email, these two lines are for validation. And if we find user not found, if no user, we'll say user not found. If we is banned, if he is banned, we will say user is banned, please contact the admin. Okay, then we'll compare the password by JSON web token mesh compare password bcrypt.js, and we will allow him to log in. So this is very simple. So this is login. And another thing we need, and that is delete user and update users. Update user is very important. So for update user, we are getting ID as a parameter. So we wanna update the this is read only. You can make the field read only. So we wanna update only the status. Okay. So if you wish, you can allow them to update every field, but these two fields are very tricky. So we are only updating the status and role. You can update this field also, but make the email address read only, because no need to you update the email field, because this is unique. So for update, we will get the isBand and role. So for updating, this code is responsible for update the users. So we'll get the user ID from the request params. You know how request params, request body, and isBand and role. We will just update two things, not everything. we'll just update the status and role. So if you wish, you can update this also, but this is useless because email is unique. You should not allow the users to update the email or phone number, but you can allow them to update the name. So if you can do this, you can do the name also. So we want to update the user. So in this code, so update user only. This is very easy. This is for validation. This is for if no user or user not found. These two lines are tricky and a little bit tough to understand. So await user, find on an update, update user, find by user ID. Okay, so update user, fail to fetch the update user. So this find on and update, it will update the user will come from this user. Okay, user ID. So these two lines are tricky. So these two lines are saying that, so if isBand is provided, is not undefined means is provided, in the request body it updates the isBand property of the user. If the role is provided, so it will update the user dot role will be role, user dot isBand will be isBand. It will update the current role, what we are selecting from the drop down. Okay, so these two lines are tricky. Rest of the things are very simple, as you have done a lot of complex things like uploading products, uploading orders, handling orders, products, everything. So these two lines are tricky and I have explained it. If when this provided, user will be updated is bent whatever it is getting. If role is provided, it will updated the role. So I have make you understand. So in the next video I will create the backend code for update and login. Okay, login is easy also. You see this is login. This is for login. Then JSON stringify. Here is tricky part is that bcrypt.js. Okay, so bcrypt is handling comparing password and everything. So this is very easy. Even though if you don't understand, I will let me know. I will make you explanatory video. So this will do these things.